Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to France and Haut Beyleron. We are in the case, it's 5:45 in the evening, and I've managed to get the cultivating contract done and the contract for bales. That's all completed. I do have 5 bales on the trailer behind me, which we're bringing back to the yard. They're ours. And then the other doohickey, the forage contract, I was like, shouldn't I, lease this, lease that, mess around. Remember the last episode? Or episode before, whatever it was? Last episode? Oh, it was the last episode. Well, I've sold the forage harvester. We now no longer own a forage harvester. Which is why, well, I thought about, you know, if we're going to take off with our foraging empire, then we're going to need some decent equipment for said foraging empire. Let's put the lights on. For said foraging empire, aren't we? Now, I've played with a few modded doohickeys. Played with a few modded forage harvesters, and they all seem to have the same issue with horseplay and auto drive, and that's the fact that they're too far away. So that Russell mash that I had installed, I tried that, and I had the same problem every time it turned. I mean, the older mods that have been revamped, FS19 mods like that John Deere that I found, and then some of the other mods with a 2015 convert, and a few of those. Can I get this in there just by driving past? Because that would be pretty cool. We'll have to unload those manually. Yeah, all had the same issue. It was either blocked by an object, or the issue that I had with the Manjali, I don't know how you pronounce it. The forage harvester we started this series with. And that's the fact that it didn't like it, and it wouldn't get too close and kept moving away. Yeah, got a bit green on there. I want to pick the bales up. So what I was thinking was, if I just jump in here, we'll have a quick shifty before we go to bed. I want to sleep through till the morning. Real quick. Sales. Oh, sales. Sales. This field is prepped for planting barley. This field is rolled, and the reason it's rolled is down there. There's the Amazon roller thing on the back of the Massey that I found in the used sales. It's like half price. I think it was less than half price, to be honest. So this is all being rolled. Yeah, nice. It's well bad. It's well loved. It's well loved. 30% damage, 93 dirt, blah 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 blah. 6.6. Jobbed. That's got that rolled. we'll leave that there till the morning. It ain't going anywhere. It's not going. I had a quick play around with the auto drive on here. The course that I set up here when it comes around the top, that's fine. The one in here, he wants to drive through the fence, so I'm not sure whether we need to just take the fence down from our meadow or manually do it. I'm going for, I like a fence around a meadow, so I'm gonna have to just manually do it. It's right next to the farm, it's not the end of the world. 98,000 litres of silage moving on there. That's got that. Job. Oh! Sales. That at a bad price. Still tempted by that, but no. Forage harvesters. So I scooch down here. This cairn is what we had. And I thought, oh, that's 220. That's 225. It looks a bit different, doesn't it? Bit something. Bit woo, bit way. Bit Rossel mashy. I think that's what that says, Rossel mash in Russian. I like that. And it does work, it just doesn't work as well as I would hope. So base game ones, we've used the Crone, and we have used, I want to say the Katana, for the contracts that I've done with foraging, and they've worked perfect. What I'm thinking is outside the box. Now I've got the Crone Big X 580, which is this little brother, or we've got the John Deere 8000 series rather than the John Deere 9000 series. So we jump in here, 307 grand for the base. Can't complain at that, can you? That's not to be sniffed at, right? So that's base one. So let's jump to this bit. And you got all these John Deere headers that come with it. So it'd be that one there, 4.5. This one is 6 meters, 580, 650, etc., etc., etc. Then you got the pickup. So we want at least that one, won't we? That's 80 grand, 580. So that's 380. How much is the long pipe? The middle should be alright. 431, 490, 540, 585. Makes for 50 grand. But that being said, in here, that's 4.5. Where's it gone? That's 580. That's 6. I've got the champion there somewhere, haven't I? 4.6, 200. Yeah, it's going to have to be that, isn't it? I think we're going to have to buy this guy. I think we'll lease to own this. Just so that we've got... What was our max outright? So the 88. 8. Yep, we got this one. The 88. 8800i. Is that you know if I pronounce it? Do like some Michelins. We got some really chunky tires. Tracks. Standard. I think forage harvester, I think tires, I don't think tracks. We're going to lease to own this, and we're going to have a multitude of stuff. We might as well get what we can, right? Main colour. Well, why would you change it from John Deere green to massive, for argument's sake? That just looks odd. Of course it's John Deere green. What other colour could it be? Oh, that changes the hub colour. I didn't change the room colour. They don't look too bad with black rims. I quite like the black rims, in fairness. Back only. So that's 400 grand, which we're gonna have to pay off. That's 20 grand for that. Oh no! I reset the bale thing, didn't I? Fudge! I can't remember where I set the sell point, the thing to. Fudge, fudgety fudge. Oh. I ain't got none of that power. That one? 580? This one. No, release that. I think, did I reset it to here? Because I get the I did. That's mighty lucky. I had to come and get this, didn't I? For the baler that we leased on our baling contract. So we had to come back for that. So I reset the baler to here with the tractor to pick it up. Not gonna lie to you. So that's here. So what we need to do is I don't want caps locks. Need to reset that. There you go. So the thingy we went for was an old Harrow. It is what it is. So I know this is mighty new, but we're making some good money from our forage contracts. If we're going to go down the forage route, you can't use baling contracts, can I? So if we go down the forage route, with a pickup header, but that's not going to work. Eee, stab myself on the spiky bits. And no PTO. I'm tapping away, it ain't working. Pipe out, unfold, lower, turn on. No, there's no PTO. That'd be right. Do that, do that, do that, do that. And then we got the old beacon, lights, love that horn, absolutely love that horn. I bet you got feedback as well. So yeah, so we're going to go down this route, and make ourselves a fair few quid along the way. So we do have to pay this back, and we've got a loan to pay back, haven't we? Did we take out the loan? I'm sure I took out a loan for something. Our new is the 880, 8800, 88,000, 8800. Is this a newer one? Because the 9000 series is in 22. This has got to be a slightly older model, surely. Not as old as the rest of our kit. Not as old as our New Holland, but I like it. So have a quick butchers. I'm sure we took out a loan. Yeah, we did. 250 grand. 36 grand in stuff. Sellable January. 20 grand in wheat, also sellable January. Ignore the straw and all that good shenanigans. Strawberries is February. Melons is February. Which is what it is. So, we're going to go to bed. Until 6 o'clock. Have a quick shifty in the sales. And see what contracts we've got available. There probably won't be any foraging contracts. Please tell me that's not raining. It's been raining. Oh, it is raining. Feed rascal. Which means our fields are going to be wet. So there goes. It's raining. You hear it squelch underfoot? Fudge. That's all still growing. Sheep look happy enough. Ah, turnips. So we can't do nothing until this dries out. Like nothing. While we're waiting for that to dry out, we might as well sort this out. Hold that up. Hopefully we won't get stuck in the mug. Let's get off of this field and onto some sort of stuff. There you go. It's following us. It's in the mirror. I can see it. So that field's good to go. The grass and the sheep are good to go. I wanted to plant barley. That's gone down the pan now. You can't plant barley now. Well, not until it dries out anyway. Can't do any foraging contracts, any harvesting contracts, or anything like that. We may get away if it dries out a little bit, rain stops. Do some other contracts. What's in that hole? Nothing. Do some other contracts like thingy. Like what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody help me. Cultivating, ploughing. Depends on how quick it dries out and how fast the rain stops. Oh, just clobbered our new forage harvester's tyre. Yep. Beep. Jobbed. That works incredibly well. Forwards, thank you. So I need to get this on the there's Rascal kicking about the place. Need to get this on the cedar. Which is over here. 2 pallets of strawberries. Need to check the sheep for feed. We've got some bales on that trailer. So let's clear that course quickly. It's all ready to go. Just need the ground to dry out a bit because it's a little bit dodgy. As you can see by how far we sunk. Let me change the camera angle and zoom in a bit. Look, this is what the real mud mods and all that do. Look, proper sunk in the dirt. Look at that. I'm pretty sure the ground deformation in FS25 is similar to this REA stuff, which is really cool. Really cool. We are heading in the right direction when it comes to realism in game, I think. Yeah. Big dirty tyre track, mullered plough texture, job head. That's ready to go. Probably needs a cleaning, but it's ready to go. We can't do nothing, so let's check the sheep. They are absolutely fine. Not much else I can do with them at the minute. Contracts, that baling contract's still there, and both the potato contracts are still there. Got a forage contract, field 8, which we can accept that and try out our new harvester. And field 12 needs ploughing. And another baling contract. Mower. Could do with the mowings. Oh, sales. Check the sales. Salt. 2 Ursus. A Venus muck spreader. And then this header. So that's no good to us. What are we up to on here? 110,000 litres of silage. Not sure what to do now. What's the ground saying? It's going to say it's a bit soggy, isn't it? That's what it's going to say. It's too soggy, it's all wet. It still says it's raining. That will change to it's soggy. Can't really plant in the sog. We could lightly harrow. We could sell some of that silage. 41 grand. It's 37 grand at the minute. Check the greenhouses. Water straw on pallets. Water and straw. I say there's not a lot. Unless I can do some contracts. The baling one. 12. Did I just harvest that? Yeah, I did. That's literally a little tiny one we just harvested. Harvested. That one. Still 12. So So when the ground stodges up a bit, we'll come back to that one. In the meanwhile, we'll clear that. Actually, that's alright. That actually looks alright at the minute. I know it's a long way to travel for not a lot of money. Bring the map up so I can actually see where I'm going. But it is something we can do while we're my side of the road was helpful. It's something we can do while waiting for the ground to dry. Hopefully we don't get stuck. Because you know what I'm like. Got a habit of getting stuck. Easiest and best way to get to where I'm going. We're now at the end of the road somewhere here. Route 12 is here. So if I take a right, a left, and then up. You see the harrows at the back in the mirror swinging. It's pretty cool, right? You'll be pleased to know that I've got a no man's land and a Mazavica recorded today. Rather than just France and plenty of France. They should come out before this one. So, whoa. Where am I going? Am I going up there? I'll keep him. I don't know where I'm going now. Where am I now? No. I want the next one. I want the next one. Anyways, how are you guys doing? Which of my Let's Plays do you watch? Do you watch them all? Do you hate them all? No, but seriously. I'm your favourite YouTube creator, right? I'm liking the freedom of this series. Do what I want, when I want. There's no rules. It's just me playing. And I like that. Ooh. I forgot about that. So one of the mods, one of the REA mods I got installed, low spots after it's been raining, puddle. So this is clearly a low spot. That's cool, right? Now, the new rendition of FS, this is base game. As Dagwin puts it in one of his multitude of videos, we're going to have wet rain. Not sure what other sort of rain there is, but we are going to get wet rain. Dagwin said so. So well done, Dagwin. anybody can explain to me what other forms of rain that there might be that's not wet rain, let me know. That one I want. Because I couldn't work out what other forms of rain that there were. Anywho's. %10 completed already, look at that. Job bed. Move over a little bit. Shame these mirrors aren't slightly better. Because that would have helped. I'll tell you what else would have helped. If I sped time up after we went to bed last night. I slowed time down while I was doing the bales because we were due rain and I didn't want to get rained out because then I'd be still doing the contract this morning and it was on like 98% or something stupid. And I was like, that ticks over and starts raining, I'm done for. I don't think it was that far, 85% probably. So. Birds, bees. Stuff. I do like listening to the tractor. You know, the rattles and the vibrates, the clanging, the bounce. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. If modders can do that with this rendition of FS, just imagine what they'll be able to do with FS25. I did hear through the grapevine that there's going to be buildable buildings, so that'll be really cool. A bit like the roller coaster, so you have to take stuff to it. So if you want a farmhouse, rather than just having, I should have bought the case with a GPS. It's too late now. Yeah, so rather than just plonking down a farmhouse, apparently that may be an option. But you can now place down a foundation. I assume that's how it's going to work. I haven't got the ins and outs at the moment. But you place down something, I'm assuming like a foundation like you would in Medieval Dynasty. And then you bring planks and building materials to that building. Now, they haven't said, Kermit and Stefan, when I was watching their chitter-chatters, they both said wood and other materials. Now, if I'm building a house, we're going to need concrete, bricks, you see, maybe some metal rails, some, you know, RSJs, glass, maybe? Are these all going to be productions that are available in FS25? Just saying. Or is it going to be like medieval dinosaur? You bring a load of wood, bash the bejeebers out of it until you get a house, and then the windows just appear. Who knows? Who in their right mind knows? I'll tell you who knows. The dudes from Giants. They know. They should let us know. We need to know. We gotta buy the game. We gotta make them all their monies. They don't tell us, we won't know. If we won't know, then we can't help them out, can we? How the dickens did I miss that down the middle? I'll tell you how I missed that, because I ain't looking behind me. Too busy driving round and round, doing my own version of lands. My boys had a play on here earlier. They both wanted to use, but I haven't used the steering wheel and the pedals for ages. Just been sat, and I started using it again. Obviously, I'm recording on here, messing around. Bit of me time, and they're all fascinated by the fact that you could drive with a steering wheel, pedals. And I got manual gear changes. Well, any old manual gear changes. I got manual with clutch, but the gear shifter is set up as I mentioned before. So 1 and 2 in your normal gearing pattern is forward and reverse direction. 3 and 4 is gear up, gear down. I guess so. You knock it forward or up, knock it back or down, and then 4 and 5. Is range up, range down. That's how I like it. That's how I've set it up. Job. Well, I did have the combined gear thing, so you'd hold the paddle shift on the steering wheel and then knock it up, and it would jump like 6 gears at a time, which is fine if you're driving a truck, but like ETS and that. But not for me. Not my bag, baby. I know it's 92%, but I will finish the contract because that's what you do. I was hired to do a job, so let's do a job. And do you think I could get any of them to understand how it's supposed to work? No. My eldest decided that I was stupid, and when he plays Forza on the Xbox, the gear shifter is a gear shifter, so 1 is 1, 2 is 2, which is how he was trying to drive the pickup truck and going nowhere. And then, yeah, my middle two, well, the younger of the middle two couldn't grasp it until we sat on Bill's lap, which is fine. And then, yeah, my other son, he was like, how do we do this? How do we do this? How do we do this? And he didn't have long enough legs to reach the pedals. So that was his problem. Contracts. Collect. That one I'm going to accept. We've got a doohickey, we might as well. Was needed to borrow the equipment for that one. Turnips! Turnips, turnips, turnips. We got 51 grand. Eight. 14. $30. What's that? 14 for 7. 8 for 4. 19 for 8. So we do have enough money to do that ourselves. Fudge. Wasn't supposed to do that. I do like the puddle in there. That's a nice touch. I like it. I don't think there's much more I can do now. Ooh, I had a feeling they were going to step out then for some reason. Clearly they didn't, but I had a feeling they might. So we're going to have to buy some. We've got two choices: buy some machinery, and then we can do any old baling contract as and when it pops up, or cancel it. Don't know. I don't know. I'm tempted to buy some kit. And then just do it as a contract. Make our money up. But there's only one baling contract. And I'm very tempted to do the baling contract because we need the hay for the sheep, although they don't seem to be eating the hay that's in there very fast. So, yeah. Ow, ow, ow. Cramp in my toe. Crazy mad fall. Toe cramp. Probably should have indicated. Put the 4 ways on and confuse everybody. It's the 4 ways. So mine's up to 51,492. I don't want to speed around the yard. That's not what we do. I'm kind of regretting buying that now. But come the summer, when we got foraging contracts coming out of our ear holes, we'd appreciate that. Honest. This thing's working really well. I'm tempted to buy a second one. Tell you what I wouldn't mind doing. Seeing if I can upgrade these wheels to like jewels or something. So that's going to take a workout, do a tiny little contract, which we'll probably do in the next episode, to be honest. Does this say it's soggy still? The ground is slightly damp. Might get away with that. 2 seconds. Right. I think I'll leave it for now. And yeah, I think I'll get that done in the next episode. If I start messing around with this now, I'm going to be here forever getting this done. And we're already at 45 minutes. Unless we got something short I can do, probably not. This is the last day to plant that though. Turnips. Right, will be the same in-game day in the next episode, clearly. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. As always, I know we didn't get a lot done, but got a contract done. Bought a new forage harvester. Showed you the sale item. They change the sale items. Sometimes they change throughout the day. No, I'm still back in. Shiver my timbers. Right. Yeah, super right. So, as always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Each and every one of you, please take care. I'll see you all in my next adventure. And we will get that barley drilled. Cheers, guys.